Hey, what's up, y'all? Today, I'm starting work on a whole family of Tiger Bark Ficus Bonsai, also known as Ficus Microcarpa Retusa. Every tree here developed from cuttings off one mother tree, and over the years, I've turned them into a collection of unique bonsai in different styles. That mother tree has been with me for years, teaching me patience, resilience, and the value of small wins. Right now, the rack is full of its children. Some are fat and squat, others are slim and upright, and some are just beginning to take shape. What ties them all together is the same DNA and a set of experiments I've run to see how far I can push them. In today's session, I'll grab just a few trees to work on. Let's get into it. Before we get started, here are the tools I'll be using today. A spoon, a metal chopstick, a bonsai fork, wire cutters, bonsai pliers, shears in a few sizes, a couple concave cutters, and tweezers. Simple kit, but everything I need to prune and repot. So the first one up is a cutting with a short, fat base that I'm developing into a squat sumo style. So I started this bonsai by placing my ficus cuttings in a clear cup of water. As soon as roots appeared, I clipped them short to just a centimeter or two. That process triggered new roots to emerge from the base, which I'd clip again and again and again. Over time, this repetitive process created a full radial base while the cutting was just sitting there in the cup of water. Once I had that solid base, I moved the cuttings into bonsai soil, giving them a strong and balanced start. And that's why this little sumo is on its way to becoming a powerful shohin bonsai. It all began with that cup of water routine and a lot of patience. The next tree I'm working on is also a cutting that I use that same cup of water routine on. It has a slimmer trunk, but also has a strong radial root base. When I initially potted this one up, I put it on top of a flat stone to keep the roots spreading evenly. Not a root over rock style, but a trick people sometimes use with tiles or plates to keep the base flat. The idea is simple. The roots hit a barrier, then spread sideways instead of diving straight down. The trunk on this one is a little two-dimensional, so I'll cut it back hard to reset the structure. With time, it'll fill out, but the important part, that flat radial foundation, is already locked in. Now, I'll work on a special one. a Ficus Microcarpa cultivar called melon seed. The leaves on this one are much smaller than the standard Tiger Bark, tighter in shape and brighter in color. This tree is a sneak preview of a whole family of melon seed bonsai I have in the yard. I'll be repotting and pruning those in a later video, but for now, this one makes a guest appearance. Now, when I first started working on this tree, I tried to force it into a formal, upright pine style with a straight trunk, lateral branches, and triangular silhouette. But the branches on this species want to grow upward, not sideways. So instead of fighting, I've decided to lean into it. Melon seed ficus have a natural style that works better as a broom or umbrella style, where the canopy develops into a full rounded crown like a tropical shade tree. So what I think I'll do is keep the main scaffolding, but let the secondary and tertiary branches climb upwards the way they want to. That compromise keeps a strong structure while respecting the tree's natural growth pattern. The last tree for today is the mother tree, the one that started it all. So when I bought this tree years ago, half of the top was dead. I carved away that part and was left with a big scar and half of an S-shaped trunk. To fix that, I came up with the idea of growing aerial roots around it. The method was simple. I took a clear produce bag, you know, the kind you get from a supermarket, and placed the tree inside. That little greenhouse trapped humidity, and soon aerial roots began to drop. Once they appeared, I tied them to the trunk with grafting tape. That kept them close to the body of the tree, forcing them to fuse into the bark and thicken the base. I repeated the cycle again and again until the trunk was wrapped in living wood. Now, the base feels massive, the old scar is slowly disappearing, and the tree carries a new kind of weight. It still shows its history, but those aerial roots turn weakness into strength. So here are all the trees we worked on today on the patio table. But wait, I realized I skipped something. The mother tree didn't get its yearly reset. So back on the table it goes. This tree pushes fast, and if I don't cut back hard every season, it'll run away with long shoots. So I'll cut every branch back hard. By knocking it back, I keep the canopy compact and force new growth closer to the trunk. So here are the 4 Ficus Microcarpa Bonsai together again. A sumo cutting, a flat bottom cutting, a melon seed, and the mother tree. Different shapes, different paths, but all connected by the same roots. That's it for now. Ficus can take heavy work, but every cut shapes their future. And this is just the start. In upcoming videos, I'll work on the rest of the gang, and you're in store for some wild shapes and crazy hackback treatment. So be honest, do you think my solution to the mother tree was genius or was it trash? Am I fixing these trees or just messing them up with all these experiments? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.